Okay, so it is 6 a.m. right now, and I'm planning to go to Carlsbad Caverns, which is like a cave-like space. So I'm excited. It's actually a 4-hour drive. That's why I'm actually leaving a lot earlier than expected. I want to make sure I have like the whole day there. I have this sweater on because, and don't come for me in the comments, because since I've been in New Mexico, literally I always thought, like, first of all, it's my first time being in New Mexico, so I always thought it was always hot here, and I'm now realizing that they do have like a winter season. People at work, people around here kept on telling me, no, it's gonna get cold, it's gonna get cold, you need to make sure you have your jacket. Well, I don't have a jacket. All I brought was sweaters here, so sadly it's getting colder now. It is 48 degrees at 6 a.m. so I wonder how it's gonna be when we get to the caverns. It is, again, like I said, it's 4 hours away south, and they did say when we go to when we get into like the caves, it's gonna be a little bit colder. So hopefully this sweater is going to be suitable. If not, I'm going to freeze and enjoy the view, I guess. All right, so first stop is going to be either, I think I want an iced green tea, or maybe I'll get like a nice hot green tea. We'll see. I don't know. All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm 1 hour in, and I think I need an oil change. I think I need an oil change. Yeah, and I'm now in the middle of, as you can see, nowhere. So I'm planning maybe before I get there, Amarillo, Texas. Alright. I'm thinking before I get there I should stop and get an oil change, because I'm worried about my way back. But anyways, 1 hour in, 3 more to go. I know I probably look crazy right now, but I literally stopped at a Jiffy Lube because I need an oil change and I need to stop playing around. In total I drove 12 hours last week, and my oil light was already on. So this ride, driving for 4 hours, I'm like, let me just stop somewhere and get my oil changed. And so that's where I am. I'm at the Jiffy Lube in Roswell, New Mexico, and thankfully I made it to get gas because my gas tank was literally
There's nothing in the tank right now.
On mute. Yeah, no, I didn't think I was gonna make it that time, but we're here. Okay, so I'm finally on the way. I got my oil changed, and now I'm ready to go. I'm an hour behind, obviously, because of the oil change, but at least we got this oil change, got my gas, and I'm ready to go. All right, let's go. Beautiful. It is 12:32, so besides the pit stop and the oil change, we made it here in a decent time, maybe just like an hour later, not too bad. The way up here was beautiful, and We are gonna make our way all the way to the office right there, get our tickets, and then go and explore. So let's go. Tips or a few rules he said is that we can't touch anything, stay on the path, and you have to talk quietly. And you want to make sure you use the bathroom beforehand because this is the only bathroom at the top. Off we go. Look how beautiful that is. I'm not even kidding. My knees are shaking in here. We're already at the bottom. And for this, you honestly need to have some Megan knees because, yeah, I said it. You need to have some Megan knees, Megan Thee Stallion, because my knees are shaking. And that's a sign I need to work out. The gift shop. It looks like it's closed. To get booed. Whew. Okay, so going into the cave was a success, but is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. I think it was about, I'm gonna read it. All right, this is so dramatic. I don't know why they have a huge. All right. Okay. I have to look at that later, but I'll really quick before I get started. I didn't realize how long it was. And I also didn't realize that my knees were not equipped. I should have, like, you need to have Megan knees, like, to go down those steep, like, zigzaggy hills. You need to have Megan knees because, baby, my knees hurt. My legs are like sore. Like I was like shaking walking down. Like my legs were shaking walking as I was walking down. So that was different. And since I'm by myself and it's really dark, so I was like using my light. But then an older couple was in front of me. So I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. But it was very steep. And it was pretty dark, so make sure you have like a little light of some sorts. It actually wasn't as cold as I thought it was gonna be. I had my, I had the big sweater in the beginning of the video and I had to take it off because it was just way too hot. So I'm glad I brought this. It's not thick actually at all. It's just a thin little sweatshirt. And yeah, so it's pretty dark. If you don't like the dark, if you're scared of the dark, scared to kind of your surroundings, I would say go with someone. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of the parts, like walking, I kind of got a little like tense. So I was like, let me stay near someone. So I stayed near the older couple. So, but yeah, I mean, I liked it for the most part. Is it worth it? I mean, I drove 4 hours away. So I guess to say that you did it, you checked it off your bucket list, I think yes, go. But to come here like multiple times, unless if you're like a cave connoisseur, then maybe you would like to come here multiple times, but I think one time is enough. But no, it was beautiful. It's also like you can't like sometimes like fathom that is actually like the cave is like what you're walking in. It's real. But actually, one more thing. I realized that you could either walk back up to get out or you can use the elevator. I definitely took the elevator and a lot of other people took the elevator. So don't worry, you don't have to climb all the way back up once you go down. You could take the elevator. It's a smooth ride. I think he said it was going like 75 flights a minute. I'm not sure how many flights, but I are. And another thing is I'm glad I got here early because the last ticket to go into the cave is literally at 2:30. And as I was leaving the elevator, they literally over the intercom said last call for the last ticket.
Now, Terry, 2 o'clock. That means you got 30 minutes to get that green ticket and then get to the cave, whether it's via the elevators or the national entrance.
At 2:30. They close at 5. So I just thought it was interesting because if I literally was like 2 hours later, I wouldn't have been able to go. So I'm glad I made it in time. Yes. So Cheers. They also have a gift shop. They also have a gift shop. They also have a restaurant. So you could eat some nachos, quesadillas. But yeah, cheers to today.